but I am breaking this down in a way that you can connect with and connect to your life now.
When adversity came, I could have fell apart, but I chose instead to follow my heart. When adversity comes, I will never run, I will adjust, adapt, and overcome. Vision.
What's going on, everybody? Good day, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you're listening or watching. Welcome to your one-stop shop for everything empowerment. I'm your host, Tariq Williams, and not only I am Vision of Hope, but we are Vision of Hope. So let's jump right into it. So the month of May, typically when we're talking about the month of May and we're talking about springtime, people talk about April showers bring May flowers, okay? That's what I was aware of, okay? April showers bring May flowers. If you live in the state of Arizona, there's not much rain. However, that is what I was associated with living on the East Coast when I was growing up. But let's talk about the month of May, but specifically, Happy Mental Health Awareness Month. So it is Mental Health Awareness Month in the month of May. And so we are going to talk about how to best celebrate, you guessed it, Mental Health Awareness Month. So no, we are not talking about May's flowers. We are talking about Mental Health Awareness Month and how best to celebrate it. So let's actually talk a little bit about the history, because I didn't know this. I had no idea. I don't typically do research. I don't believe that I should be talking about something that I don't feel like I'm an expert in. I'm not going to come up here and waste your time while listening. So I'm going to give you what I know that I can empower you. But I figured that this situation was a little bit different. I wanted to dig a little bit deep here. So, Mental Health Awareness Month. Do you all know when Mental Health Awareness Month began? All right, here are your options. Mental Health Awareness Month started in either A, 2020, B, 1968, C, 2012, or D, 1949. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to get copyrighted. But what was your guess? If you guessed 2020, you'd be wrong. Okay. The correct answer is 1949. How crazy is that? That's wild. That surprised me when I researched this. In the month of May 1949, credit to Clifford Beers, was the inventor of Mental Health America. He created the month and was how it all got started for Mental Health Awareness Month. Now, I'm not going to tell you all that I know a lot about the origin and all that about Mental Health Awareness Month. And if I'm being completely honest with you, I did not necessarily know that Mental Health Awareness Month was a thing until fairly recently. Besides the point, nevertheless, I'm a huge mental health advocate. So if we are going to talk mental health, and this is Mental Health Awareness Month, we are going to talk about how best to how best to celebrate Mental Health Awareness Month. And obviously, the key to celebrating Mental Health Awareness Month would be what? It would be making your mental health a priority, right? It would be figuring out how to best connect with your mental health. So, in this video, we're going to talk specifically about how to address your mental health. Oh, and then we're going to get into my full thoughts about the month of May, Mental Health Awareness Month. Okay, so here's the deal. When we're talking about mental health, and to be clear, the three main categories that I'm talking about, and this afternoon, this morning, this day, this lunchtime, whenever you're listening, if you're eating lunch, I hope it's something good. Besides the point, we are going to talk about, we're going to start off with power. Now, you all know I take language very seriously and define it and everything like that, but let's just talk about power in a general sense today. So, when we're talking about power, specifically, who holds the power in your life? Let's ask ourselves the question: who holds the power in your life? Because when you're thinking about your mental health, we have to recognize that our mental has ability. And so, who has the power to tap into that ability? Who has the power to tap into that potential? Who has the power to handle the things that are going on in the different situations you're going through on a daily? Is it you? Do you have that power? Is it the situations around you that have that power? Do the happiness that you endure on a daily basis consume you and that has the power? Or is it the negativity in your life that consumes you and has that power? Or have you found a way to just develop some type of balance? And whatever that means, but where holds the power in your life? What has the power over your mental? These are the questions we need to understand when we're talking about your mental. Now, specifically when it comes to power, recognize that you have the ability to have that power. And I know I'm very much so aware that that could be something that it's like, Tariq, how can you possibly tell me that I have the power in this situation when I've been going through it and I'm seeking and I'm having the same results that I've always had? How do I have any type of power? That's ridiculous. Well, how I would respond to that is the fact that it's about possibly putting yourself in a situation or a setting or being around certain people, etc., that might help you with that power struggle, okay? Because the power exists. The fact of the matter is we have to find different ways to recognize that it exists. And so, who has the power in your life? Okay? Because the thing is, once you recognize that this power exists, then it can continue to grow. And so, recognizing that your mental has power, your mental has ability, recognizing that your mental has the power to develop. Okay. So, recognizing your power is extremely important when we talk about mental health awareness and the power of your mental, because your mental can choose to have a great day, it can have a negative day, or it could be neutral, melancholy, those different types of things. So start asking yourself the question what that power looks like and what does it look like for you to recognize and take control of your power of your mental. Let's keep moving forward. So the next thing we're going to talk about here when it talks about Mental Health Awareness Month and how to celebrate Mental Health Awareness Month is we are going to talk about, when we're talking about that power, this is a great transition. We're going to start thinking about what is serving you. Okay. Now, when we're talking about these things and we're talking about what's serving you, and we are starting to think about how what serves you or what doesn't serve you, how that connects to the power. And I started off with power because when we start recognizing our power, we start recognizing that we have the power to, if it serves us, to bring it in. If it does not serve us, we can kick it out. Okay? That's what this is about here. So, the things that can serve us in our daily can serve us in our mental and put us in a better mental framework so that we can actually function on the daily. Okay? So let's connect here. about what serves you and what doesn't serve you, and then let's put power into the equation. So when you go to work, you go to your 9 to 5 or whatever it is where you work. What does the power dynamic look like in that situation? And does it serve you in a positive manner? Does it serve you in a negative manner? Not only that, does it have the opportunity, the ability to serve you in a positive manner? I don't understand why you're looking at me. I don't know the answer. You work there. So what happens is you have to think about these different questions, okay? And recognize how these different types of things can truly assist you in growing and taking care of your mental health. Now, okay, quick commercial for the podcast today. So here's the thing. I'm going over 3 different categories. I'm not going to tell you that there aren't 1,000 others, but I am breaking this down in a way that you can connect with and connect to your life now. So making your mental health a priority is one thing. But if you've clicked on the video, if you've decided to listen to the podcast, you've already decided that in some form or fashion, Mental Health Awareness Month is your thing. So you're interested. You're hooked. Okay? Now, we have to now figure out how we're actually going to make it work. Because if I came here and said, you got to make your mental health a priority. Well, okay, Tariq, duh. All right. Tell me how to figure it out. That's why we skipped the middle. We're here now. Excellent. So what serves you and what doesn't serve you? Okay. Ask yourself the question, because the things in your life, if you're investing your time in things that don't serve you, this thing on? Okay, good. You're wasting your time. It's really that simple. And so I'm a big believer in making sure that you're taking your time seriously, but you're also finding ways to make sure that the things in your life are serving you, because it's all a part of your mental health. If you are consuming most of your time with things that do not serve you, well then we gotta make some changes. We gotta figure it out. It's just the real. So it's the facts. It's the facts. It's the facts. Now, as you continue to evolve, I think we have to understand there's a growth process here, and that it's important to recognize that you're not changing, you're evolving, you're growing into a better version of yourself. People talk about this best version of yourself all the time. That doesn't exist without figuring out what your mental health looks like. So I will wrap up with the third thing here. So our third category, it connects with the other two. Okay. We talk about what power means and is here. We talked about what serves us and what doesn't serve us. And so in theory, if I'm going to be real with you, because we always do it real here on the pod. So matter of fact, this is your perfect time to leave a 5-star rating, like, subscribe, all that. You know what it is, because you know someone that needs to hear this. So I digress. Now, this third thing really does connect. I'm not going to say it's 2.5. I'm going to say that it's 3, but it really all connects. When you're evolving as an individual, as the person you are, as the person you want to be, you have to understand that during this journey, during this movement of progress, because we're making progress here, we don't do incomplete, we're making progress. You have to learn more about you. Tariq, what are you talking about? I have to learn more about me. I already know me. I am me. I'm him. Shout out Austin Reeves for the Los Angeles Lakers. Besides the point, nevertheless, you have to learn more about you. In the fact that as you continue to evolve, as you continue to grow as an individual, as you continue to make your mental health a priority. Oh, wait, hold on. I said I wouldn't say that. As if you continue to make your mental health a priority and moving forward, and what that actually looks like, and you're taking this whole mental health awareness month thing seriously, you're not going to be the same person you were 3 months ago, 6 months ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago. You're not going to be the same person. So you have to learn more about you as you grow to continue to serve your mental and to recognize the power that you have and what you need in terms of your self-care to take care of that power that you have, to take care of what's already serving you and what will continue to serve you, because what doesn't serve you has to get out. Get out. Like the Kembe Mutombo block. Absolutely not. It has to get out. And so we need to understand that you have that power, you have what serves you, and you have the fact to learn more about you, learn more about your mental. You know, it's interesting because I stumbled a little bit and I said that I wasn't going to say or repeat the fact that you should make your mental health a priority. And the fact is, we know that as individuals, but it's not something that we do. So that's part of the question as well. It's not something that we do. So then the question is why? The question is why. And if I can give an answer, because only you know why, but I would say that the answer to why you don't, or the different various variables in your life that you're not making your mental health a priority, is because you don't think you're worthy. You don't think you're worthy. And I am here to tell you that you deserve everything. You deserve everything. It's waiting for you. It's there. It's there. It's begging for you to make the appropriate moves to be able to be the person you were supposed to be. Your purpose connects with what your mental health is. So as you continue to learn more about you, recognize your power, what serves you, what doesn't serve you, and learn about you as you grow and recognize your purpose. Your purpose for the person that you are, your individuality, so you can connect, make progress, and be the person that you want to be. And recognize that the person you want to be is waiting for you. You just got to put in the work and get there. It's waiting. It is waiting for you. So let's go back to this mental health awareness month thing briefly. I don't know why this month thing is popular, and maybe as humans we need that to think that, oh wow, okay, this month popped up, that's a thing. Well, maybe I need that to make it a priority. Maybe I need to hear that it is Blindness Equality Achievement Month, that it is, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Maybe I need to hear that it's Mental Health Awareness Month to recognize that these things are important. But I'm telling you right now that there's somebody dealing with those things not in the month of May. There's someone dealing with those things not in the month of October. There's someone dealing with these things 12 months a year. And that person could be you. And so as we continue to listen and think about the fact that certain categories of different months are a thing and they're popular and they get people excited to celebrate, et cetera, et cetera. I'm here to tell you that these things are not exclusive to any one month and that they're a part of individuals' daily lives. They're a part of your life, whether you even recognize it or not. There could be someone dealing with X, Y, and Z, and they're not letting you know, and you don't know what other people are going on, what they have going on in their own lives. So, in my opinion, that is how you best celebrate Mental Health Awareness Month, by taking that self-care and connecting those three things we talked about. But aside from that, this isn't a once a month thing. This isn't a once a month show. Continue to grow, be the best version of yourself, and understand that these things are not one size fits all. Everyone has got something going on. If it's blindness, if it's mental health, the list goes on and on and on. Just be you, be your authentic best self, recognize your power, recognize what serves you, learn more about you every single day, and let it fall into place. And with that, not only I am Vision of Hope, but we are Vision of Hope.
When adversity came, I could have fell apart, but I chose instead to follow my heart. When adversity comes, I will never run, I will adjust, adapt, and overcome. Vision.